So today, August 21st to 2021, we are here at Haleolono Fish Pond in Kanaka'ole. Here having a small invitational community spearfishing tournament called the Slot Shot Dive Tournament. And so the Slot Shot Dive Tournament is a spearfishing tournament that challenges a spearfisher's ability to gauge to target a specific size of fish on a specific type of species of fish. It's a different kind of dive tournament where in spearfishing tournaments of the past were to just catch the largest and the biggest types of different types of species of fish. This one is has a specific size that one has to target. Although slot limit is a fairly new term to describe a certain sustainable fishing method here in Hawaii, you know, slot limits was used a lot traditionally back in ancient Hawaii, where fish that are too large, that are mature enough to produce a lot more fish or have the potential to produce a lot more fish are kept in the water, and more of the medium to the smaller size fish were harvested for consumption. This dive tournament kind of reflects that methodology to try and challenge a different way of how we harvest and to try to change the perspective on how we harvest fish out of the ocean.
You actually got to rely on your skill. You got to be more selective on what you shoot. It's not just everything and anything. And you actually have to think about what you're shooting and why you're shooting it, or what you're trying to harvest and why you're harvesting it. And in the end, you try to create a sustainable reef life cycle.
What was different about this dive tournament compared to others was there's a limit that you cannot exceed, which makes it more difficult in, you know, selecting what you're gonna shoot. So you don't want to shoot something too small that's illegal, and you don't want to really target something that's too large that's gonna, you know, like blackjack or 21, you know, you're gonna bust. So that for me was the difficult part of this tournament, and but in a sense the more conservation-minded part of the tournament.
Here in 2021, we're in the height of COVID. You know, we need to be more mindful of how we harvest from our resource. And this, although it's a smaller event, so that we can limit you know, the size of the grouping that we gather, you know, hopefully that the lessons that we learn from these smaller events can make a big impact on the wider community and also our resources. We'd like to mahalo all of our sponsors this year. Mahalo Olukai for help sponsoring some prizes, also Kawabanga Spears, Venture Hawaii, Nothing Too Crazy, and Sigzane, Kaya, and Paluku Surf. Thank you guys so much for helping make this day special, and also Oha for also helping us put this event together. Mahalo, you guys. I'm glad you guys are all back safe. You know, this tournament that we started a couple years ago is, you know, it's just kind of a new way to kind of look at our resources, you know, a different, unique way on how we harvest, and to make it more challenging so that we can limit ourselves and therefore perpetuate our resource.